Hey guys, thank you for checking out Tinymenaceapparel. So Tinymenaceapparel, building a brand. So in this episode, I'm going to talk to you guys about sublimation, t-shirt, clothing sublimation. So, what is sublimation? So you can have your shirt screen printed, have your shirt where you ship it out, or you can do it yourself, and they can screen print the shirt. Then there's vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, where you can press it with the heat press, and you order the vinyls. You can order blank vinyls and have it cut. You can cut the vinyl into your design, your word patterns, and press that up. Or you can order transfers, heat vinyl transfers. So they'll come in a sheet. I've shown you in other episodes, and yeah, so I don't have any here, but they'll come in a sheet, and then you just line it up and press it on the shirt and ship it out. So in this episode, in this video, I'm talking to you about sublimation. Why am I talking to you about sublimation? I've always known about sublimation, but sublimation has been taking big strides to be more user friendly. So what do I mean? So far polyester has been the only product that you can use sublimation on. You can use some shirts that have a polyester and mixture with cotton, but it would be more polyester than cotton. If you don't, like this is a more heavier, shiny polyester type of shirt, I would be able to sublimate on this shirt and it'd come out perfect, but not this color shirt. Is the other issue with sublimation is the shirt has to be white. So you would only be able to sublimate on a white shirt and mainly polyester fabric. So that limits you greatly. So with the new products that are out there, the one that I'm reviewing in the future episode, the next, I don't know if it's going to be the next episode, the episode after that, just keep checking, subscribe. I'm going to go over sublimation. I'm going to go through the whole process, and you're going to see me print a sheet with the sublimation design. I'm going to transfer that design onto a mat. The mat is going to be a clear mat where you press it on the shirt, the design is going to be under it, and then you heat press it. And it's going to go onto a 100% cotton shirt, and I'm going to do it in different color shirts. Now, why am I doing this? Because I've been spending a lot of money. This is where you learn from my mistakes. I've been spending a lot of money on designs that are not selling. Now, when it's not that it doesn't sell, it sells. It just sells maybe one a day, one every other day, one every 3 days. It's not a heavy hitter, you know. It's not something that's selling guaranteed to sell every day. People see this design, they want it right away. You got to find the right person that wants it. Now, what's the problem with that? You buy 100 transfers, which is what I do. I buy already made transfers that I design, I ship. I go on the website, upload it to the heat transfer warehouses, and they prep it, mail it to me. And I take those transfers and I press them and ship them. So the problem with that is very costly. So if you want to save money, you have to order more transfers. So the break even sometimes is 48 transfers, 72 transfers. Majority of the time is 72, depending on the size. So if it's like a gang sheet, which is a huge 11 by 18 sheet, and you can fit 5-6 designs in there, maybe more. You can fit more, maybe, depending on the size shirts that you do. Those shirts, those designs, half of them won't sell right away. So you trim it out, you put it in a drawer, and then as they come along, you make them. But what's the problem with that? You just spent hundreds of dollars to get these transfers made. You're selling out half of it, then the other half is not selling. So you have drawers full of designs, and then you have the other ones that are going so fast, and then you have to order more. And you have that one design in that group sheet that's selling like crazy, and you sell those 72 shirts right away. Then you have to order more of those. So once you see that it's picking up and you're almost gone, then you're going to order a whole new batch, and you're thinking, should I order another gang sheet because the other half is not selling? And should I order maybe the one design, you know? Maybe that one design, order 72 of that one design. But the problem is, here it is. Now, here's another thing you have to consider. When the design is full color, the price drastically changes. If the design is one color, and you're going to go order transfers, one color transfers is a $30 setup fee average, and 15 cents, 30 cents per transfer. That's for one color. Now, if you put full color, that's where it changes. And they have minimums, and you're paying $60 setup fee, and then the minimum is 24, and they're charging you $3 per instead of 15, 30 cents. So, and you go, I mean, when you do the math, it's coming out to almost $2 per transfer fee. What if you buy 72 designs? Something that I've done. I ordered 72 designs of these shirts. It's called Young, Black, and Gifted. I sold about 30 of them. Now I have a whole bunch of transfers laying around. I have them in the drawer or in the Ziploc, and they're not selling. Now, I'm not pushing them as hard as I was, but these weren't even being pushed. I was pushing other designs, and these were the ones that were selling. This was my home run. So when that happens, I would encourage you, put your foot on the gas and just keep pushing, sell as much as you can. But be careful how many you order. You don't want to have excess material. You don't want to have excess transfers. You're going to be able to get rid of them, but it just costs you so much money. You're just starting out. You have to be wise with your money. So this is what you learn from my mistakes in this. Now, what did I do? Now, with sublimation, I learned about sublimation recently. I've learned about it. I knew about it before, but I just brushed it off because sublimation, only on white shirts and polyester, I couldn't do that. So now there's this new thing called Scissor, which is a vinyl company, and they make vinyl, they make other things, but they created a vinyl that is that you can put on 100% cotton, and you print it on a sublimation printer, and then you transfer it. So what's great about this? I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of one design and then test it out. So I make the first 5 of that design, and then I test it out, and if it sells right away, then I order a batch, or I create 20 designs, press them all up, get them ready, model them, and then see how it goes. Now, what I'm going to be doing, something else I'm going to be doing in the other episodes is I'm going to be sending out boxes of Tiny Menace stuff to influencers. Now, one big thing is influencers, you're not 100% guaranteed that they're going to wear your stuff. I mean, you can just ask as politely as you can, but you got to remember, these influencers get a lot of interest from different brands for them to wear their stuff, and they get paid for stuff like this. They get paid for posts. So for them to wear your stuff for free, it's very rare. Number one, I mean, they'll gladly take your stuff, but to post it, it depends on the threshold of their numbers, as far as their followers. So if you meet someone that has 500,000 followers, they're getting $500 per post. It's very unlikely that they're going to wear your stuff for free, unless it has meaning to them, unless you can make a connection with them and you can get them to wear it. It's not impossible, but it's very rare. So with sublimation, I'm going to be able to make 5 shirts of each design. I'm not going to send the influencer the sublimated shirts. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send it to friends and family, get them to do an unboxing, get them to wear it, get them to post it. If they don't want to post it, just take a picture with it, send it to me, and then we repost it on the Tiny Menace's page, and then you just have social proof. You have proof that people are wearing your stuff. This is a great thing. So you get your parents to wear it, depending on your demographic you're trying to attract with your brand. You get it to that demographic. You get it to your cousins, to your brothers, to the people, that age group that you want to target, and some of the people outside of that age group as well, and you get them to wear it, and you post it, and it's free. I mean, it's not free for you. You're going to be giving out the product, but it's free advertising by them wearing it and you posting it, and maybe they'll post it in their social media, and they're basically advertising your brand. So I'm looking down because I have the printer here. So I just got the printer, and I'm going to go through the whole process in a different video on getting a sublimation printer. So what I did was I didn't get a sublimation printer. I'm going to convert an Epson printer into a sublimation printer. The one I have is the Epson ET2720. It is an Eco Tank printer, and in this printer, because it's brand new, it's still in the box, I still haven't opened it. When you take the printer out and you're setting it up, don't put the ink that it comes with. You have to buy special sublimation ink. You put that in the machine. That's the only thing you can run on it. And you have to use sublimation paper as well. And you press stuff up on that. You print stuff up on that. And then you can cut it on your Cricut or trim it out depending on what your design is. If it needs to be cut out, you do that. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make another video. It's going to be cutting open this printer, setting it up. I'm going to have the ink in hand when I make the video. Right now I have the printer. The ink is coming in the mail today. Then tomorrow I have the paper coming, the transfers. And then on the end of this week, early next week, I'm going to have the other stuff coming in, which is the masks that when you print it, the design, you have to mask it to another sheet, which it sticks to. So your design's here, stick it to this, and your design sticks over here, put it on the shirt and press it. So that's the mask. So it's going to be scissor products. It's going to be scissor transfer sheets and the mask. Then I have regular transfers that are coming tomorrow. Those are just sheets that you print up on the sublimation printer that you just converted, or the sublimation printer you have. Put it on the shirt. You mirror the design so it can be the right way, facing the right way, and then you just press it. So I'll go through that too. But I keep looking at the printer. But I just got the printer and it's here by my feet. And I'll give you guys a review on that one. The 2720 is a cheaper printer. I bought this one because it was on sale. Average price in this one is $250. I paid $200 for this one. Now there's another one, 2760. Then there's a 47, goes up to the 40 something, to the 4s. And this one's gonna be used for sublimation. This is my entry level sublimation printer. It's $200. You can get a regular seagrass sublimation printer. I believe they start at $650 and up. So the one that everyone raves about is about $1,800. So it's pretty pricey. So, but we'll start out with this one. Now this is gonna be my sublimation printer. Now after sublimation printer, I'm gonna get a second printer too. I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm just gonna break down everything for you so you can see where this channel's going. I mean, I'm still gonna do the heat transfer, all that stuff. You're gonna see videos on that. But I'm getting really excited as I'm setting everything up, because once I have all these devices here and everything's up and running and all set up, then I'm really gonna get going. And I really wanna get going before Black Friday. I mean, when you're watching this video, it can be anytime during the year, but I'm recording this video right now in August, and I'm trying to really prepare for Black Friday to try to have a huge Black Friday this year. Please support. Check out Tinymenaceapparel.com and buy something. It'll help me out. And the more you support, the more I can make these videos, and you can learn this for free. I'm not putting any of these referral links, any of that stuff. You can comment, ask me questions. I'll tell you what I use. You don't have to use what I use, but hey, if you want to know, if you have specific questions on issues that you're going through and you want some advice, or you can DM me on Instagram as well. Go to Tinymenaceapparel on Instagram and follow DM. So I have the sublimation printer. Now I have this printer. I'm going to convert to a sublimation printer in another episode. Then I'm going to order another printer. This is a 2720. I'm going to order 2720, another one, or a 2760, depending on the price. And I'm going to use that one, which is going to use regular ink, but it's going to print on sticker paper, and I'm going to make stickers. So my plan is to make the stickers design on Canva or Photoshop, because I do use Canva and Photoshop. You can get Canva for free. You can pay for upgraded version and use Photoshop, and you can use Photoshop at a monthly rate, or you can basically just a monthly rate you can use it at. There's other things. You can buy Procreate, where you download the app, which is only through mobile. Procreate is not on a laptop. You can get Procreate on a phone or an iPad, and you can design on an iPad. And Procreate costs $10, and there's no monthly fee on that. So with Photoshop, you have to pay. I pay $23 a month, but it's a bundle. I have 3 different things on there. I have Photoshop, and I have other stuff on there, Lightroom and some other thing. But so I have the 2720 sublimation printer. Possibly getting 2760. I'm gonna make stickers on that one. And I have the laser printer over here, which I've shown in other videos, the Mumbai, which I print the shipping labels with that. So it's sorry, not the laser printer, it's the heat printer, the heat printer, Mumbai heat printer that prints the receipt slips. Now with that, I'm gonna print stickers as well. I'm gonna get sticker paper. I'm gonna print stickers out of that, and it's gonna press black lettering into the stickers, and it's all going to be ink free. But then when I want to print full color stickers, then I'm going to use the the other one. I'm going to buy the other Epson printer. So I don't know where I'm going to put this stuff, but just watch what I do, and then and maybe you can see. I'll tell you guys when I mess up. You'll learn. So I'm gonna have this printer. I'm gonna save this ink for the other printer, so I can have 2 sets of cartridges for inks for the sticker printer. I'm gonna stick sublimation ink into this printer that I'm gonna show you guys in another episode, and I'm gonna sublimate on this one when I get the sheets and get everything set up. So I'm gonna have and then I'm gonna print with the label printer, with the receipt printer thing here, the Mumbai. And I also have a Cricut handheld heat press. So I don't have the big one because I have a giant heat press. I have the little tiny one that looks like a little iron. I'm going to use that for the neck labels. Now I was using the hat press, but the hat press is very inconvenient. I'm going to show you guys in another video me using the hat press, because I'm going to break everything down into parts, and you're going to see a video where I'm doing the neck labels alone. And the videos will be short. They'll be a lot shorter than this. But I'm going to show you how it is on a hat press, and then I'll show you with the Cricut. It's going to be so much faster with the Cricut, and it's such a small part where you can just press the shirt and then use the Cricut. And if you have 2 people doing it, and you just pass it like a conveyor, and you get a system going, you can really get a lot done. And so I'm really excited about this. So sublimation, look into it, guys. Look into the scissor products as far as sublimation. Check, let me see, what's the name of the website? Heat Transfer Warehouse. I don't have any referral, none of that stuff. I tell you, I don't use that stuff. Go to heattransferwarehouse.com and just go through the sublimation there. They have a sublimation section, and they have scissor, and they have other things on there. And you can sublimate on socks, which is great, because for me to put heat vinyl on socks is impossible. It's not going to stretch. It'll come right off. Sublimation will just bleed the color into it, and you can stretch it, and it's great. So I'm going to have Tinymenace socks available. I'm going to be able to sublimate on all over the shirt, because it's going to be on sheets. It's going to be a lot easier than the vinyl. I'm going to try to do a lot of different things. So keep watching. Please follow, subscribe. Sorry. Please subscribe, like, comment. Go to our Instagram, Tinymenaceapparel, and follow and like something. Or check out our website, Tinymenaceapparel.com, and buy something. We have shirts starting out at $7. We ship within 24 hours. You'll receive the shirt in 3 to 5 days. And, you know, we're trying to get things rolling where a person places an order, I press it up, get it done the same day. Because we have Amazon that we're fighting against. We have Walmart that we're fighting against. There's a lot of huge companies that you place an order, you get the shipping label emailed to you, the tracking number emailed to you the same day, and 3 days later or the next day is on the road already. And that's the kind of time I want to have my business on. I want it to be quick and responsive, and you email us, customer service, we'll respond right away. Thanks for watching. I want to keep this short, and I was ramble on, but I'm really excited about this printer. Look it up. It's the Epson ET2720. It's the cheapest one that I convert to sublimation that I found. Cheapest one with the quality, you know what I'm saying? So the cheapest with the best quality is the ET2720 Eco Tank. And just Google it and see. If you want to look up for like higher end stuff, check the Seagrass or Seagrass. It's on Heat Transfer Warehouse. They have it there. Sublimation, you can see the printer. And I think the cheapest one's like $750. You can find them for $600 in certain places. Michael's has a sublimation printer on there. It's super small. It prints the same size, 11 by 9 by 11, 8 by 11, 8.5 by 11. And you can make it 8.5 by 14 as well. And you can get the Epson to print that, and you can get the Seagrass to print that. But with the Epson, you're saving $400. So it's up to you guys. If you want to go strictly sublimation, if that's what you like, I would get the Seagrass, because it's going to be constantly used. This is for me. This is to make the samples. When the kids design the children's clothes, the characters, I'll be able to press it up, put it up on Instagram with them wearing it, and then get a response. And it's going to be a better response as far as, you know, what the customer likes. You know, the people, they don't have to envision someone wearing the clothes. There'll be a picture of someone actually wearing it. So thanks for watching. Tinymenaceapparel. Please follow, subscribe, like.